Take two. This is Stephen, the Disney driver Robinson. You're watching the one and only Sporting Icon. Bow bow! Okay, so Oleksandr Usyk has taken to social media and put out this particular post. This is what he had to say. The points for agreement were sent to Fury's side. The deadline is set. The clock is ticking. The ball is on #GreedyBelly's side now. We did everything in our power to make it happen. At Tyson Fury. Oleksandr Usyk's statement. And I think most people can understand that if this fight was to fall apart right now, at the last hour, it's not Usyk's fault. It's not his team's fault. It's something or someone on Tyson Fury's side. And the buck has to stop with Tyson Fury. It does. Because ultimately, he's the boss. He's the one who is the boss of Frank Warren, of Bob Arum, of his management team. He is the head of all of it. And if he says to Bob Arum, Frank Warren, right, make this fight. What's the problem? Okay, let's sort out that problem. Make the fight. Then the fight gets done. Very simple. Considering the fact that Oleksandr Usyk has agreed to a split of 70-30 in Tyson Fury's favour, that most people probably wouldn't have disagreed had you said, nah, I'm not taking 70-30, see you later, and walked on. Most people wouldn't have blamed him for that. But he didn't. He accepted it. So already, just on that part alone, he's shown that he has wanted this fight. And even though he's going to be taking a much smaller split, Team Tyson Fury are saying, well, I say Team Tyson Fury is saying, no rematch clause. So if Oleksandr Usyk was to win, he's not going to get that rematch with Tyson Fury and make that money back that he would get in the rematch, because obviously in the rematch, he would be the A side, right? Take that opportunity away from him as well. A fight in Saudi Arabia where Usyk could have made millions upon millions. Couldn't get the fight done in Saudi Arabia because Tyson Fury was asking for too much money. So they have to switch the location to Wembley Stadium to get, what, a quarter, maybe a third, at best half the money that they could have got in Saudi Arabia. So Usyk's agreeing to fight on Tyson Fury's home ground, England. On Tyson Fury's promotional shows of Queensberry and Top Rank, with WBC officiates there. Maybe British Boxer Board of Control. I don't know if they're even going to be involved, if Tyson Fury even has involvement with them. Either way, everything is on Tyson Fury's side. He's got all the advantages in this one. Every single advantage. Now, I'm not saying that maybe he shouldn't be the A side or anything like that. I mean, it should be a 50-50, right? Let's be honest. And if anybody should be the A side, it's Usyk, because he's got more of the belts. But unfortunately, that's not how boxing works. It's all based on how many tickets you sell and what pay-per-view numbers you drive. That's the reality of it. So, Oleksandr Usyk has given every kind of concession possible. Everyone. But yet, the fight still isn't being signed. It still isn't. It's still not on. Quite what the deadline is, I don't know. Alexander Krasik, he said, was it beginning of the week, he's saying that, was it Friday or Saturday, the deadline? So if it doesn't get done, I'm going to presume, before Monday morning, then the fight's probably going to be pulled. Now, is Oleksandr Usyk going to accept a 70-30 split to maybe try and put on the date or change the date? I wouldn't have thought so. He's doing it just because he wants to fight now. Give me Tyson Fury. Why is Tyson Fury being so difficult? I don't know, considering that Oleksandr Usyk, he's just a pumped-up middleweight, right? He's easy work for the Gypsy King, the greatest fighter of all time, so it shouldn't be a problem. But there's problems. Why are there problems? Now, hopefully they get them all ironed out. Hopefully, because obviously we all want undisputed. I know there's going to be some Tyson Fury rimmers, extremist rimmers, not a general fan, but some rimmers out there, who will give Tyson a pass no matter what. Somehow they'll try and convince themselves and everybody else on social media with a little bot accounts saying how it's Usyk's fault. Usyk should accept 2%. Usyk should only fight with one hand with the other hand tied behind his back. Usyk should have to wear a blindfold. It'll be anything. It'll be something. So absolutely, I can agree with Oleksandr Usyk. I'm sure most of you will as well. That if this fight falls apart, and hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, only one person to blame on this one. Tyson Fury. But we know. Some of you will give him a pass. We know. Hey, what can you do? You love who you love. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.